This is Saturday the 17th of September 2022. We're at the Irish National Stud Kildare. This is a tribute video now to announce the sad passing of National Defence, the son of Invincible Spirit. I received an email yesterday from Witten Stud in Australia. I was in touch with Witten Stud there last, I think it was the weekend or earlier in the week. The first email said that they had current plans to bring him back to the Irish National Stud for the 2023 season, and things were looking well, and he was happy in himself, and things were looking good for his return looking good for his return back to the stud. Looking good for his return back to the stud for next year's season. And then I sent him another email, I think it was Monday, or Monday or Tuesday, and I got an email back yesterday saying, and then it said that due to your next email, just due to since your last email, I'm very saddened to reveal that the National Defence passed away last night. I'm referring to Thursday night, the 15th of September. He passed away Thursday night, 15th of September. I'm still coming to terms with it, he said, and I was very sad and very I had a lot of close connections with the National, and I did a lot of I was very attached to him, especially when he was working with him as a yearling. And so we're all very shook and very shocked by the sad news of his passing. But there's still no news, or still no thing, still haven't found any information, or I've no any updates yet as yet of what actually happened and what caused his death. They haven't said anything to me or told me, or we haven't found anything more about what caused his death. But it was quite a shock, and I'm not actually coping, as you can see. I haven't. So I've been had to hold off my filming today. I was a bit late starting my filming today. It was nearly about 2 o'clock before I started filming. I had to have a cup of tea before I came out to compose myself with sugar for shock. And so I'm not actually coping at all. So as you can imagine, I was very close to National. I would have known him about 5 years. I would have known him 5 years this year. I was so excited. They were first saying that he's coming back, early in the week, and then they're saying that now I find out that he's passed away. So it was from excitement to
depression, sadness.
To sadness. So I really pass my condolences to all of Witten Stud and to the Irish National Stud here, to all the staff. And apparently the Irish National Stud never knew. Apparently they never knew at all. They never knew. We rang them up yesterday, tell them the news about National. We asked did they know, and they said no, they never knew about National Defence. They never knew. They have never heard the news about National, which I was actually quite surprised about, because they knew about Warthad when he passed away 2 years ago. It was only 2 years since he passed away. They knew about Warthad because they said the tweet, passing the news about his passing, the sad passing about Warthad, very saddened to tell you about Warthad passed away. They left a message passing their condolences about Warthad, but they didn't know anything about National. So a bit saddened, they're very shocked, and so I pass on my condolences to everybody and all his connections and all his trainers and his owners and who and everyone who loved him and stuff, and anyone, all the tourists who came here to visit him. You had a lot of close attachments to him, who had the fortunate chance to meet up with him and say hello to him here at the Irish National Stud, including myself. I had great times with National and great joy with National, and he was a very friendly horse, and I was very honoured and very privileged to have met him, especially being the son of Invincible Spirit, the legendary Invincible Spirit, who was in here up at the very end. So I was very honoured to have met him. I was very honoured to have met National Defence, and so I really pass on my condolences to everybody who owned it, who knew him, and to Withens Stud and all the staff there, and all the team, and all the team here at the Irish National Stud as well, who worked with them. He's only 8 years old, apparently. He's only 8 this year, which is quite young. Which I thought was actually probably too young, if you ask me. He was way too young. So if I have any more information about what caused his death, I'll keep you posted on the next visit to the stud. If I get even more information, when I get another email back from Withens Stud, when I come back to the stud the next visit, I'll give you more updates on what actually caused his death. And so I'm very sad to break out this bad news to everybody, and it was something I didn't want to have to tell anybody. Something I didn't want to tell anybody. It was this sad news about National, because he's very, very loved by everybody, the whole world, and to everyone here at the Irish National Stud, and to all the tourists, and to Withens, and everyone, and his trainers, his owners, and to the jockey who rode him. I can't remember who rode him, but whoever rode National, and say he'd be very saddened as well. And I can't remember who trained him. Who was his trainer? Do you remember his trainer?
No.
No, I can't remember who his trainer was. But he raced in France. He had to retire early due to injury, and he missed out on his first season to Australia because he got injured getting kicked by a horse just as he's getting on the plane, and then he got injured last year on covering duty, and that's the reason why he couldn't come back here to the Irish National Stud. He had to take a year break to recover from his injury to covering duty, so that's the reason why he couldn't come back here. But it was looking promising for his return back here for next year's season. But and they're in current plans for his return, and he's happy, very happy, and he was recovering very well, and they send me photographs, and he seemed very happy and very, very back to his old self, and his paddock and grazing away, and back to so things are looking good. And the injury wasn't serious enough to be fatal, so we couldn't understand what caused his death. I still haven't even more information. So, but if I do get any more updates, I will let you know. I will keep you posted on what caused it. I'm very sorry to bring up this news, but anyway, rest in peace, National, and so hopefully he'll have a decent burial, and hopefully they'll find a nice resting place for him. But anyway, thank you very much, and that's what I let you know the news, and thank you very much, and all my condolences again to everybody here, the Irish National Stud, and to Withens Stud. Thank you.